there, it's Mary from stampingmary.stampingup.net. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today's project features the Zany Zoo stamp set and coordinating dies from Stampin' Up. We're going to make this little pouch. It stands up like that. It's very cute. And it just uses one piece of 6x6 designer series paper. The paper we're using is the Glorious Gingham 6x6 from Stampin' Up. And we're going to be using this Berry Burst. And I've coordinated it with Coastal Cabana colours and Daffodil Delight. So just 3 colours in here. And I really like that Coastal Cabana against the Berry Burst. Let's go ahead and do the stamping first before I show you how to make this little pouch. Now this pouch wasn't my idea. It's been designed by other demonstrators over the years. But this is just my take on it. So bring in a piece of thick basic white cardstock, and we're using this very cute image, the happy birthday, and the little heart actually comes from another stamp set, this one here, just my type, right there. So we're going to use that one. So let's go ahead and stamp. We're going to do a little bit of colouring and then die cutting. So just stamp that one down, go, and then we're going to stamp in Coastal Cabana. We'll stamp the You're Too Wonderful. Oops. And then just under that we're going to stamp the heart, and I'm actually going to colour the stamp with my Berry Burst Stampin' Right marker, just for something different, just to give it a different look. So just using the brush tip end of your Stampin' Right marker, just colour in that, apply some ink to your photopolymer stamp. I've probably put too much on there, but that's okay. And just to activate that ink, if you give it a bit of a breath, and just stamp straight down. I think that's really cute. It gives you a kind of a watercolor effect really. You can use your Berry Burst ink pad if you prefer, but I'm going to be using this again. So then let's do a little bit of colouring. I'm going to bring in my Daffodil Delight Stampin' Blends, and with the dark one I'm just going to colour around the band of her tutu, and then put some dark down here, a little bit in the middle, and I'll bring in the light, oops, not that end, the other end, the light Daffodil Delight. Just going to blend out those dark lines. I'm not colouring the whole thing, just her little tutu. And I'm going to actually use my Stampin' Right marker again in a minute to do the little bows of her ballet slippers. I'm going to use the Stampin' Right marker again, and I'm just going to colour in the petals. If you have Stampin' Right, if you have the Berry Burst blends, then go ahead and use those. I just haven't got them yet, so that Berry Burst colour. So the Stampin' Right marker is perfect. And what about her little ballet slippers again? A little bit of colour down there. So this Berry Burst is very, very vibrant. Very vibrant indeed. Okay, that's all the colouring I'm going to do. You can colour the whole thing if you want to. Just depends, you know, how much colour you want to go down there. I'm just going to leave it like that, I think. And then I'm bringing in 2 dies to die cut. So this is the die to cut this image out, and then I'm using one of the stylish shapes dies, the smallest circle or second smallest circle, just to cut that one out as well. So let's go ahead and get my mini cut and emboss machine to cut those out. Okay, so those are cut out. Now let me show you how to make the pouch. So with your 6x6 piece of designer series paper, you can use either the scoring tool on your trimmer or the Simply Scored. I'm going to use my Simply Scored, and it doesn't matter where you start. Come into the 1 inch mark and just make a score at 1 inch. Oops. Right, then turn it round so you've got that score mark at the top, and come along, and we're just going to make a score mark. So we're just going to score from the top of the paper down to that score mark, not all the way down, just the top to that score. And we're going to score at 1 3/4, 2 3/4. I've put all these descriptions in. I've put all these dimensions in the description bar below, by the way, so you don't have to write them all down. 4 1/2, and then at the 5 1/2 mark, you're going to go all the way down. That's all that scoring that you need to do. You're going to fold that 1 inch mark that you've just made, which is the bottom of the pouch. Fold and score, and that side one, fold and score. Alright, so it's looking like that. Grab your paper snips, and on those score lines we just made, just cut up to that 1 inch mark. Don't cut them away, just cut up. Cut up on the score lines. And then when you get to the side, you've got this one, this one, this one. Looks like that right now. And then at the very end, you've got a small one. Just cut that one off completely. Okay, so it looks like that. Okay, and we're going to adhere tape, because it's going to basically come around like this and sit like that. So we want to adhere our tape on this one right here. So grab whatever adhesive you like. I'm just going to use I was going to use my Stampin' Seal. So I just pop Stampin' Seal down here. We'll use tear and tape, whatever you prefer. Okay, this is where you just got to bring it together like this. So you just measure that from that, get to the top. Okay, I always find it easy to start at the top, and then all you're doing is just gently working that down. You're not sort of squeezing it flat or anything, you're just working that in. So you've got, like a cone, if you like, like that. Hopefully that makes sort of sense. So shaped at the top, and then you've got your cutouts at the bottom to make it sit flat. Alright, just now you've got a seam here, so fold those side ones in, fold that one in, and then that one will come across to be the back. So where that seam is, or where that fold mark is, pop some tape down. Okay, and then just fold that up, and that's all you have to do for that. So I'll just get my bone folder just to flatten that down, and that's it made essentially. So what we're going to do now is we're going to be closing it, so squeezing the tops together like that. So that's where you get that sort of pouch look. All right, so to make that little ribbon slide, I used my very best trio punch, and I'm just very gently pressing all that together, putting it and put it directly into this punch where the ribbon slide is. I'm going to push it all the way to the edge, and then just all the way in so it won't go in any further, just centering it. And there, it's perfect, just far enough down. Obviously, if you have something inside it, it will make it a lot easier to when you tie the ribbon, but you get the idea. See how it sits like that. It's very easy to put together. Bring in a piece of Coastal Cabana, and this is the decorative circle punch. Just going to cut out a piece because we're ready to put it all together now. Bring in a couple of some dimensionals for this little lady. Pop them out. So I'll put that sort of towards the left of that punched out image, and then I'm just going to adhere, put some a little bit of Stampin' Seal down the side here, just a little bit, because I'm going to pop that so it's sitting just there, so you can make all the words out. So it just sits over the edge, and her tutu is just sitting in there by the 2. Her tutu is sitting by the 2. Oh, how funny. More dimensionals on the back of this one. It's a really cute stamp set, and having the dies just makes it so much easier. You can fussy cut, of course, but if I've got a die, I never like to fussy cut. So it will just go on there like that. And then the ribbon is from the Sheer Ribbon Combo Pack, and this is actually Bubble Bath ribbon. 3 colours in here: Lemon Lolly, Azure Afternoon, and Bubble Bath. So, like I said, if you've got something inside it, make a nice little, it's a good size. It just will make it easy to tie the bow, but we'll go without it. We'll be okay. Okay, and then just a bow, whatever you like, however you do your bows. And you go upside down. I generally find if I tie my bows in the opposite direction, they sit better. There we go, and there you have it. Really, really easy, really cute. Just trim them off. That Bubble Bath sheer ribbon, so pretty. And that's all there is to it. A cute little gift pouch featuring the Zany Zoo stamp set, then the Glorious Gingham Designer Series paper with some very bright colours. Very easy to make, and I hope you give it a go. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to contact me, stampingmary@gmail.com. You can contact me via my Stampin' Up website or just via email. Thank you so much and have a great day. Bye.